Hey guys, you're watching Ascension Peak Physique, and today I wanted to make a video on a topic that I feel like doesn't get enough coverage. Um, I'm going to address the difference between training and exercise. First of all, I want to say that while there's nothing inherently wrong with exercising, it's just that on a long enough timeline, exercise will rarely result in success, or at least the kind of success that people are looking for. Um, I don't want people to fail at their fitness goals. I want to see everybody succeed and love every minute of it. Training is purposeful, it is goal driven. You set smart goals and you achieve them through training and feel a sense of accomplishment. You use this to fuel loftier and greater goals. Exercise is done out of necessity, it has no purpose. If there are goals, they're generally vague. Get in shape, get healthy. Well, given the vagueness of these goals, how do you know when you've achieved them? Since there's no direction, complete lack of foreseeable accomplishment, there's much less likelihood that someone will stick to this. Um, I usually explain it in simpler terms. Exercise is going to be, someone going to the gym or working out at home, flailing around in an attempt to burn calories in the hope that maybe one day you look something like the idea you have in your head of how you want to look. Uh, Training is taking controlled, measurable steps on the way to a realistic and achievable goal. You hit goal after goal until you have reached the level you are satisfied with. Now, this generally leads to my favorite part. More often than not, people who train no longer do so simply to hit their goal. Um, something magical happens. They fall in love with the process, the structured flow of things, familiarizing themselves with the feats that their body is capable of. Mark Ripto wrote an article for the Huffington Post, and I'd like to paraphrase a little bit of that now. Modern corporate health clubs are designed exclusively for exercising, training being far less profitable. The standard industry model is 55% of the floor space devoted to cardio equipment, on which repetitive motions of various types can be performed while watching television. The remaining 45% of the floor space is dominated by exercise machines designed primarily for the convenience of the gym staff. They're easy to use, easy to teach the use of, and easy to vacuum around. Programs like P90X, CrossFit, or anything available on DVD that promises to keep your muscles confused are also exercise. Any program that features random exposure to various types of physical stress cannot produce a specific physical adaptation, like the weight loss that you're looking for or the physique that you're looking for. Past a certain point, that occurs relatively quickly. Their function is to burn calories, get your heart rate up, and make you sweaty and tired. They do their job of providing exercise quite well, and again, this may be all you need from a fitness program. But certain people rapidly outgrow exercise, and for them, training is the next logical step. People who respond well to improvement that always accompanies the initial stages of any program that is adhered to faithfully quite often see the possibility of continued progress. They like the idea of taking their fitness to the next level, and in the process of discovering their physical capabilities, they develop an interest in a specific aspect of their exposure to exercise. Whether it is distance running or strength development, these people get hooked by the possibilities for continued improvement that their hard work has shown them. This leads inevitably to the conclusion that the next phase of exercise must be planned to produce the specific result that they have grown to value. At that point, they are training. Training may also be the most effective way to get the results that most people use exercise to obtain, especially if the goal is more than just maintenance. Carefully planned activity with the specific purpose of losing weight, for instance, works better than just doing the same exercises with the same weight for the same length of time on the same days of the week for months on end. Once you set up a plan that continuously increases your strength and your endurance, that also controls your diet, you are training. And your goal is now being prepared for, not wished for. Now, I think that is a very, very important message, especially that last line. Training is, moving toward a goal that you have prepared for, whereas exercise is kind of just flailing around in the hopes that maybe one day you get to where you're trying to go. Well, as we both know, that's not the way to accomplish things. Without planning, you're not going to get where you want to go. That was all I had for this video. Thanks for tuning in. I will link the article that Mark Ripto wrote, and you guys can take a look at it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next video.